Okay, so you just became a black belt, you're excited about it, and you realized you got two new abilities. The first one is Stomp. Makes it so that when it hits stuff, the knockback of that object has this radius, and anything in that radius, it loses that little grounded status at the bottom. So that if you push it, instead of sliding like that, it'll lose its grounded status like that, and it'll just fall over. That's useful. Other thing, Flick. Uh, Not as obviously useful, right? Like, you look at it and you're like, I can swing her around. What's the point? I'll go over some quick, actually useful points. First point, you can, yeah, swing her around. So you can flail things like this. Any object works. My personal favorite is a cube because I hit myself less, but the most effective is a wall. A wall will break, quite literally, anything that it hits, including my head, um, and other walls. So if I was here and someone was hiding behind that wall, I could flail this around and hit that wall, and they'll both break. Unless someone did just straight at that wall, then a moving wall would win because it's still on the ground. Moving's 1 point, and being on the ground is 1 point. So that's a wall plus 2, right? So that wins. The next thing you can do with it is really awesome, if I did the right summon. Basically, if something is with Flick, it doesn't matter how hard you swing it, it'll never leave your grasp. Um, Unlike with Hold, where if I swing it, see how it's lost the hold? Now it has the hold back. Now that means you can straight it, and it'll come back to you. Why is that useful? Curveballs. You can literally straight things around objects. So if someone was there, I could have hit them with the ball. I've ruined their cover. It's pretty useful. Another thing, look at this gap. You're like, oh yeah, I could totally shoot my disc through there. Nope. But he's just waiting for me. He's messing up his move on the other side. You can catch your disc with it, put it on the ground, and fling it through gaps where you normally can't fit a disc. This is super useful, especially if you get good at it, then you'll be able to boom, boom, stomp, shoot really quick. Boom, boom. You have to go from a disc into the into the flick. And then you can even go straight into the stomp. That part I'm not as practiced with yet, but that's effectively the idea. Now, if there's a couple of gaps, maybe you have something like this going, and like your disc might make it, but you'd have to aim it like perfectly, this is a perfect use case. But maybe you don't know which one he's going to be in front of, throw it on a hold, and then you can hit him right in between. It's super useful. Of course, there is the fourth way to use it. It is the most fun and useless way. Abstract art. Ugh, I can't use it that way. There, look at that. Funky angle it shouldn't be at. Give it a quick tap, knock it over. That's useful. Of course, you could use it to lay down a pillar. That way it is a wider pillar, and it'll hit more things like a plow, but that's the only other use case I could think of. I hope that this helps someone who really didn't understand what the heck they would use Flick for. Have a great day.